In this video, we'll be focusing on planet specialization, from what to specialize your planets in, and how to even specialize them. I'm Ep3o, and I'm known for playing the game in weird and challenging ways. These tips always help me out. I'm sponsored by Paradox to bring you this video. Now let's get into it. So firstly, what even is specialization? Specialization is when we focus each planet to do one or maybe two things. The less, the better. We do this by using multiple mechanics in-game, which we'll discuss later in the video. But why should we even care about specialization? Firstly, your empire's population is the most valuable resource in the game. Most of the time, your resources are limited by the number of them, so specializing your planets can help you squeeze the most out of your loyal workers. This means you can get more resources per pop than if you didn't specialize, giving you the edge against any other filthy xenos you want to conquer. Before we go into all the mechanics of specialization, we first need to know how we even decide what resource a planet will specialize in. Remember, planning is key. Firstly, I look at planet modifiers. These are located on the planet screen, right here. These can give buffs to certain jobs such as high quality minerals, which gives more minerals from jobs and more mining district, making this a great mineral planet. However, they can also decrease the amount from jobs, such as poor quality minerals, giving less minerals from jobs and less district. So don't make this a mineral planet. These can give a great indication to what you should make the planet specialize into. What if there are no modifiers or they don't really affect resources? This brings us to planet size and the number of districts for each resource. Planet size affects the number of districts a planet can support, and planets have a random size ranging from 12 to 25. City districts, or building slot districts as I like to call them, and industrial districts are linked directly to planet size, meaning if you have a size 14 planet, you can have up to 14 industrial districts if that's the only district you build. The other districts are dictated by planetary features. However, you can easily tell at a glance how many of each you can build by looking at the squares. Each one is a district you can build, but there could be blockers you need to clear, so make sure to double check the planetary features to unlock your planet's true potential. Now, if you're instead conquering a planet instead of colonizing one, this could be a different story. You can either go with what's already built up if you're lacking minerals for a complete rebuild, or just rebuild it. Sometimes the AI make questionable decisions. Ultimately though, it depends on your empire's needs. If you're lacking minerals, your hands may be tied. Now we've discussed the specific planets, we can now apply Stellaris mechanics to get even more out of your specialized planets. Firstly, let's look at planet designations. Each planet can have one and only one designation. Each designation usually focuses on one type of resource. For example, a generator world allows generator districts to be built quicker and gives the technicians more output. Or a forge world converts all industrial districts to forges, reduces upkeep, and allows for industrial districts to be built quicker. On top of this, we can ascend planets, which improve these designations even more. Combining this with your now specialized planets is going to result in a much more efficient empire. Now let's look at job output buildings. These exist for all resources and have upgrade. For example, on this alloy world, we have an alloy nanoplant, a 3rd tier upgrade. This gives more jobs, more alloy output, and more mineral upkeep. This is a great building, but if you had it on all your planets, you will be paying a huge upkeep cost, as it requires 8 energy and 4 motes per building. It also takes up a valuable building slot. Therefore, it is much more efficient to make designated alloy worlds so we can reduce the number of these buildings needed across your empire, but still benefit from their amazing effect. The same could be said for all the output buildings, such as the energy grid or research institute. Combining this with your planet designations further improves your glorious resource production. We can take this one step further if you have the Overlord's DLC with orbital rings. Once upgraded to the 2nd level, you unlock a building slot. You can then build a range of buildings which gives boosts to the specific resource on the planet, except for science. Sorry, tech lovers. This has been how to specialize your planet. If you enjoyed and want to see how to optimize your planet even further, subscribe, as the true power of your planet has not been unlocked yet.